very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and we saw that right there.
He leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. You know what they need. You know what they want. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
So Mississippi State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. The Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. On the move. There he goes! And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They believe they can run right here. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. On to running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Back to throw. It's Manning. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On the move, he fires. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, when you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, then flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's no good. And the mark margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That's caught. It's Thompson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Using his legs as a boot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls defeated.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking for a man. It's Chapin. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and not his best work. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Punts it out of the air. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now
converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Longhorns are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They want to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Mississippi State going up tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They booted away on 4th down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Working that left side now. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 2nd down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fires to the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Bring in the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thompson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. But it's in. And this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a
turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Back to throw, it's Chapin. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To the air, it's Chapin. He's got him. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Glover. Stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Firing to the right, complete. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Here's the handoff. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Mississippi State, 0.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Creates a little space. And they knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Fires to the big fella. He's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Snaps it in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Baxter. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Simon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Simon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Quick completion on the out route. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to pick up yardage. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Glover. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
The short hand, it's Thompson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Got a man. It's Wingo. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Gain of 9. 2nd down coming up.
The give to the tailback. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Direct snap. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game.